Is the United States staring at a nuclear domino effect in the Middle East? U.S. Vice President JD Vance just issued a stark warning. If Iran gets a nuclear weapon, Saudi Arabia would follow, immediately, possibly the next day. That single statement explains why Washington looks increasingly nervous right now. Vance isn't just talking about Iran, he's talking about what comes next. A nuclear Iran wouldn't stand alone. It would trigger a chain reaction, Saudi Arabia first, and potentially other regional powers after that. Once one rival goes nuclear, everyone feels forced to follow. That's the nightmare scenario U.S. officials are trying to prevent. Saudi leaders have been blunt for years. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has openly said, if Iran gets the bomb, Saudi Arabia will get one too. Not eventually, not hypothetically, immediately. And now, with U.S.-Saudi civil nuclear cooperation moving forward, that concern feels closer than ever. This warning comes after last year's 12-day war. In June 2025, Israel, with U.S. support, struck Iran's nuclear infrastructure. Deep underground sites like Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan were heavily damaged. U.S. B-2 bombers were involved. Iran halted enrichment afterward. Washington insists the goal wasn't regime change, only to cripple Iran's nuclear program and buy time. But not everyone believes the threat is gone. Before the war, Iran had uranium enriched to 60%, just a short technical step from weapons grade. Some material was destroyed, some may have been moved, and access for inspectors remains limited. Iran is rebuilding, often deeper underground, while dealing with internal unrest. From Washington's perspective, that's a dangerous mix. Now, U.S. and Iranian officials are heading into high-stakes talks in Oman. The U.S. wants more than nuclear limits, missiles, proxies, human rights. Iran wants sanctions relief, and nothing else on the table. The gap is massive, and hovering over the talks is Vance's warning. If this fails, the region doesn't just face one nuclear state, but several. This is why Washington sounds spooked. A nuclear Iran doesn't just challenge Israel or the U.S., it rewrites the security map of the Middle East. One bomb could lead to many. One failure could spark a cascade no one can stop. So when JD Vance says Saudi Arabia would follow the next day, he's not exaggerating. He's warning that this may be the last chance to stop a nuclear chain reaction. What happens in Oman this week could decide whether the region stabilizes or enters a far more dangerous era.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.